Hi, welcome to Vocabulary Spelling City. In this video, we will be talking about how to create student assignments. By now, you should already have your list imported and your students in groups if that's what you choose to do. If you would like to not use groups, then we will be creating a single assignment for your entire class. To begin, let's click Assignments. Then we want to create the assignment. There are 4 steps in this process. We begin by selecting the word list. So we use the drop-down arrow. Here it tells us the title of the reading selection for the week, the lesson number, and also confirms that this is a spelling list, not a vocabulary or a high-frequency word list. Here it tells you what we're learning that week, and if you'd like to view it, then there's your option. Select the list, click on the circle. This takes us straight to step 2, where we select the different activities. As you select activities, they will show up in this window. If you'd like to scroll down a little bit, you can see that they have some assignment presets where if we click here, and then we can select one, we want to focus on phonics, and this gives us some preset options. If you'd like to use a customized list, which allows you to maybe add a full 10, so that way you can create one assignment for the whole week, then you can do that by just clicking onto the Add button. This fills it all the way to the top. If you would like to preview, then use the play. If you would like general information, then this will tell you what skills are being used and also give you just a single view of the game. Now that we have created our activities list, it's a great idea to save this list. By saving this list, we will save time each week we create a new assignment. So let's click on Save Assignment Preset, and now we can name it. So I'm going to name this one Spelling Activities, and then select OK. Now this is part of the preset spelling list that are available. So next time when I come in to make an assignment, all I have to do is select the single spelling activities, and all of these games and activities will automatically appear here. Now we can select Next. Now we are going to select our students. So if you have student groups, then you would use the drop-down arrow and then just click in this top button, and that will select all the students for you. If you just have your students not in groups and their names individually, then you can select them all at once using the same process. Now we will select Next. We are at the final step. So we confirm that this is the list that we want. Add instructions for your students. If you select Yes, then you type in instructions for your students to read. If you select No, then they will not be able to type specific directions, but all of the individual activity instructions are still part of the game, and the students will receive those instructions each time they play the activity. If you would like the students to complete the activities in this specific order, then you want to say yes. But that means that if a student gets stuck on a game, they will not be able to move on and could possibly interrupt you and your reading groups and the class. So if you want the students to be able to move on and come back to it later and to select the activities in any order they choose, then you would want to leave it to No. Next, we have our start date and our due date. Start date lets us know when students will be able to see the activity, and the due date lets you know when the activity or the assignments will all disappear from the student's view. So we're going to click, oh, those ones didn't match up. Click it there. So if you want to set your assignments a week or two in advance, you can use the start date and the due date to help you manage that. Now we are finished. This is where you get to name your assignment. An easy way to name your assignment is simply by lesson number. So I'm just going to say that this was lesson 3, and then I will save the assignment.